All right, there we go. I don't know what happened there. It I had like 4 or 5 lives going at the same time. It does that occasionally. How's it going today, guys? Shut this light off. Get a glare on there. So I'm going to do another a quick landscape similar to this one, but a little less, a little more loose, if I can do it. So let's give that a try. This came out great. This is on canvas. I like this one. If you got any questions about it, you can send me a message. I'm going to do this one on watercolor paper though. So it's going to be a little different. I'll use quite a bit of acrylic slow dry medium to help it flow on this paper. So let's get started. Let me get some color here. Hooker green. All right, that looks good. I'll do some hooker green. Thanks for watching the show today. This is always good. Naples yellow. Can't go wrong with Naples yellow. I finally put all my acrylic paint like right here. It's on shelves. It's kind of separated in, but you know, according to Windsor Newton, we got Liquitex, Amsterdam, Artist Loft. I think I'm going to go with a more greenish, really light colors for the abstract landscape. Earth tones. So these colors are looking really good together so far. See that? So I want to use some brown. We'll use some dark brown, and we'll use a little sienna. This should go good with this Naples yellow. Oh yeah. Maybe just those 3-4 colors. That looks pretty good. We need a dark color though for contrast. Let's see. I will use There's Mars black. We'll need some black. We'll need some white too. Put some black here. You know, I've been trying to get this abstract landscape down for years. I can't do it. It always ends up, I always get it to end up looking like, because the way I paint, I want it to look like a landscape, so I can never, this time I'm just going to put shapes up there. I don't care what it looks like. I'm not going to try and make the tree look like a tree, so we'll see what happens. But so far these colors look pretty good. I need a dark brown though. I think I have, oh here it is. Alright, let's get started. I'll use let's try raw umber for the dark instead of burnt umber. This should go good with the Naples yellow. Alright, there we go. We got some cool colors there. Let's work with that. And I'm going to use a little bit of this flow aid. I'll probably just kind of pull it in the middle here and dip my brush in it when I need it. And we need some titanium white. So this ought to be interesting. Is brush big enough? Yeah. So maybe I'm thinking I'll leave a white edge around the paper so it'll have like natural matte. So I'm thinking for the sky, I really like this burnt sienna. We'll just kind of loosely put this color up in the sky here. All different directions with the brush. I got flow-aid in there, so now we'll put some dark color in there as well. Maybe some dark clouds. To work it a little bit, I don't really want to make it look like clouds if I can. And I'm going to use a little black and brown and kind of create some hills in there, mountains. Really loose painting. We'll use some of this. I like this green. It's called Naples What green is this? Forgot. It's like a... I'll just put green down here. I got sap green here. Well, it looks pretty cool so far. It's not really as abstract as I wanted it. I'm gonna have to do another one. I actually just wanted to do shapes. See what I mean? I kind of have problems with doing abstract art. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this, but it's not what I want. I mean, it looks like a landscape. Yeah, here I am shaping the mountains again, see? Alright, I'll have to do another one. It's not what I was going for, but let me finish it and then I'll start another one here. Ba-da-ba-ba. Kind of looks cool. Nothing wrong with it. Alright, well anyway, there's a simple landscape there. Might as well put some trees in here. Well, since it's not really an act, put a few more regular trees in here. It's sellable. Maybe I can sell this still. landscapes are kind of fun to do because, especially when you do them on the. Hey, Danny, how's it going? Yeah, was having trouble with my Wi-Fi. It's all up and running now. Everything's good. Everything's good. I'm glad you're here. I've got a show coming up on Saturday, an art show, and I want to get some of these done like that on paper, so I can bring a whole bunch of on canvas. It's hard to if I bring canvas, I can only bring maybe 10 pieces, but if I have all my art on this watercolor paper, I could bring stacks of them, and put them in plastic sleeves. So I'm going to try and get a bunch of these done by Saturday. I know YouTube is they're changing the format to be more, they want people to watch on their televisions rather than on their handheld devices. So hopefully they give me some love and send my lives out to more people. Oh, and the other thing is, I don't know if you heard me complaining how they never let my stuff go worldwide, because art is world, and they kept me kind of limited to where I could be seen at. So I think they're going more wide now. So hopefully that means I'll be getting some followers from across the whole world now. Start, calling this an art show. So hopefully they pick up on that. The algorithm picks up on that, and because it is kind of like an art show. Let me fix this tree up a little. Just a little. I'll put some branches on it. Some Van Gogh style tree here. I'll put some grass now. Wow, that's looking really good. Just remember I picked out the colors from the beginning. Raw umber, Naples, burnt sienna, and this sap green. This other green, which is called pale olive green. So we got some good colors going. And I can't tell. It looks a little impressionistic, the sky, and it looks a little apt, and it looks a little thought out as well. I mean, maybe it's got all the elements in there, but it looks cool. I actually like it. I would hang this up. Create some rocks here. some light hitting down there. Very nice. I really like this. I'm thinking about putting some water back here coming down, but I don't want to ruin it. That looks pretty good back there. I will put a little bit more color though in here. I let this brush get hard. I just bought these brushes the other day. Look, I have to clean that. I let the liner burn too. Man, I'm not very good with cleaning my brushes. Taking care of them. A lot of people are the same way. I'll just put a little bit of color down there. You see that? The nipple. We could wash some of the mountain with that burnt sienna to get a more golden color up on the mountain there. Wow. I like the way it looks like it's lit up behind the mountain. You see that? It looks very cool. All right, we're going to leave this one like this. If anybody's interested in it, just send me a message. They're really cheap. It's a good way to start an art collection by buying an original from someone that's fairly unknown. But if I keep going on YouTube like I'm going, I should get to be pretty well known after about a year or two. If YouTube keeps up on their end of the deal. All right, there we go. Let's do the other one now. So I was wanting to do an abstract landscape, which I don't know if anybody's going to like it because it's just going to be shapes. I hope it looks like a landscape. I don't know how it's going to come out, but I really like the way this one came out. I notice with landscapes, if the less colors you use, the better. If you start using all the colors of the paint, it doesn't look as good. So let's see. All right, so I want to do another abstract. I'm going to abstract painting here. So I'm going to do the same thing, leave some of the white edge. So I'm going to block this in. So this will be like a mat around it. All right, so let's think about this. So I'll have something in the foreground here. Maybe curving. Maybe I'll just put the shapes up there first. So okay, we got, and I'm going to have something here. Do 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 do. Uh, this, we'll make some kind of like trail zigzag thing here. Abstract. I like these trees. I'm going to make the trees a little bigger in the middle here, coming down. It's looking pretty good. It's getting a little better. Tornado, how's it going? Mark. Dan, I could do some horses. I'll do a horse with acrylic paint. They come out pretty good. They look a little more abstract when you do them with the brush. This is really looking good. The contrast of these colors. They seem to go well together. Green, Naples yellow, burnt sienna, and raw umber. And that satin. I'm really impressed with this one for some reason. I don't like the shape of this, but I mean, I don't know, I don't want it to look exactly like a tree. I think I can fix up the angles a bit and it might look better. Let's see. So like a tier thing here. Something going on there, see? That helped it out a bit. Same thing on this one. We'll kind of okay. I like that a little better. Very cool. And I like a little bit of white down here. We'll create some terrain down here. Wow. I really like this. I'll have to make a little short of my live today. I'll make some kind of short showing what I did. Maybe I can get more people to subscribe. I like the way this looks here, like it's just like the last one I did. It looks like it's lit up around here. How you get that effect is this paint is translucent, the burnt sienna. So if you use an opaque paint, it's going to kind of cover it. more. There we go. That one's done. I'm kind of getting to the, it's getting there where what I'm trying to get done. It looks a little more abstract now. If I could get all the trees to look like, you know, these up front here, see how these have a little bit of light on top of them? There's some out there. Those back there need just some kind of highlights. Let's see if I can scratch those a little bit. See what happens. A knife. It's already dry. There we go. Maybe some tree trunks. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. So I have to go to band practice today. I'll do a horse for you. I don't want to mess this up. I think I kind of like it the way it is. So if I keep doing stuff to it, it's gonna kind of destroy it. We'll put terrain in here. That's fine. A few hills. All right. This would look good in a frame. Really cool colors. All right, let's do a horse in the same manner with the same colors, same style. then let me check the time here. It's 11. So, yeah, I got about 30 minutes. All right. So what I can do is use a fan brush to design the horse. I actually created a smaller fan brush. I kind of fabbed mine up. I bent the metal to. This used to be a filbert brush, a small one. So I use this one. I'm going to use this burnt umber. We actually got to do the background first. I want to get that sky like lit up behind the horse. So I'm going to use some more of this flow additive here. I just kind of throw it down here somewhere and then just pick it up with my brush. Pick up some and grab a little bit of it. We want to have a cool background. So we want to go in all different directions. Oh, I want to square it off. Actually, I think I want to do it this way. This is burnt sienna. You can tell it's very translucent color. A lot of artists use this color for glazing. Alright. And we'll put a little bit of dark in the sky here. Maybe around the horse. I want it to look lit up. And we'll create a all right, that's perfect. That's our background. Da 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 da. Very cool. Very cool looking horse there. Look at that. I'm digging that. Ba-da-ba-ba. I want this leg kicking back here. That's looking pretty good. So, you're probably not going to believe it, but I'm going to use pale green and maybe the maple yellow and pale green on the horse. And we're going to use mix a little yellow and that brown for the sun. Beautiful. I think I want the horse yeah, a little bit green, I think. I don't know why. Maybe in yellow, maple yellow for the the hair. I don't know. I'll try the lighter green. Or the sail greens, it's not translucent like the sap green is. Yeah, I think I like it. Okay, so let's do it. I need a little more additive here. Very cool. Very nice. Kind of using the landscape colors here. Wow. I really like that. I didn't really get the glow in the sky like I wanted, like the landscape was. I think I need to add, if I add some more dark color up top here, I might be able to get that effect here. So it looks like it's glowing behind the horse. Little burnt umber, or this is raw umber, actually. Well, it's not going to be the same, but that's all right. I really like that. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to give them a white top. White top. I think that's going to look really cool. Yeah. And then we'll add a little more white for highlights. If you got any questions on this piece, just send me a message. They're really reasonable, the prices for an original piece of art. Wow, that's coming out really great. I'm glad you mentioned horses. I wouldn't have done a horse, I think. Wow. I'm really digging one. Thanks for watching, everyone. Yeah, so if you weren't here at the beginning, YouTube's gonna start sending people's those worldwide now. So I'm hoping this gets sent across the world. I mean, because it's art. Art kind of can go cross borders. I like how I put the. I don't know if I put the horseshoe the right way. But that looks cool. Looks like he's got a horseshoe on there. It's funny how art just turns the way it does. I like improvising because you never know how it's going to turn out. But this was fun. I got to take a shower and get ready for band practice. Lisa and I will be going live on YouTube at 3 o'clock. It's called the Rick and Lisa Experience. If you want to see that show, play every Monday, Tuesday, and we go live on our shows that we play at the bars and stuff occasionally. The Rick and Lisa Experience. And I'll be back later on this evening to paint because I'm off tomorrow. I don't have any work. I want to do some portraits. Oh, my mom's in here. Hey, Mom. I didn't realize my mom was in here. Cool. Hopefully you're still here. So let's go over the ones I did today. I tried to do a abstract. This was supposed to be an abstract landscape. It looks more like Impressionism, but I used the same colors as the horse. My palette was just greens and browns and Naples yellow. And here's more of a realistic landscape, same colors. So the one thing I'm finding out about landscapes, if you limit palette colors, it'll look more uniform, you know, rather than having 50 different colors in there. I think this is more appealing to the eye. Less colors. But anyway, I got to take a shower and get ready for the Rick and Lisa experience here on YouTube at 3. So if you want to see me play guitar and sing, on at 3 o'clock here on YouTube. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for stopping in.